All right, people. This is what Pedro Sanchez did to his country. 500,000 undocumented illegal migrants can now become Spanish citizens. And by extension, they can become Europeans. These doctors and engineers are then going to need employment. And also, they could also come to, moreover, they could also come to Australia, because our lefty globalist, pathetic Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has signed a free trade agreement deal with the European Union, according to which all of these excess doctors and engineers can just simply rock up here in Australia. But what is happening in Spain? Have a look at this. So even though Spanish citizens have been protesting against the rise of Islamism, illegal migrants, no one's paying any attention. Look at this.
España cristiana y no musulmana. España cristiana y no musulmana.
So Spain is Christian, it's not Muslim. This happened in 2024, so a while ago. Obviously, since then, Pedro Sanchez has flooded Spain. This happened last year. So obviously, this is a montage of various clips. But besides the point, Spanish people have been protesting against the Islamization of their country, flooding their country with illegal migrants. But obviously, once you elect lefty, globalist, Marxist, socialist, communist scum, they don't believe in free speech. They don't believe in democracy. All they believe in is their agenda, which is to just destroy it. So look at this. This is what's been happening in Spain. I just wanted to show you this. Look at this. Look how they're flooding. Now, who would have thought that once you legalized 500,000 illegal migrants, more illegal migrants are going to come. So all of these doctors and engineers are in Spain. They're flooding Spain and by extension, Europe. Look at this, another video. Look at them. They're all Islamists, Muslims. They're not Muslim. If they're not Muslims, they are sub-Saharan Africans. And the left will tell you that, oh, these are just nice people. They are fleeing wars. They're in search of better life. Spain or Europe or Britain was built by immigrants. America is a country of immigrants, blah, blah. But what do they actually do when they come? This is what they do when they come. Look at this. These fake asylum seekers break in and try to occupy citizens' homes in Spain.
Que alguien llame a la policía. Por favor, llame a la policía. Los estoy grabando.
They just take over.
Es propiedad privada. No puedes estar ahí bajo ningún concepto. Tú,
I think there was a news story recently where, so a lot of Spanish people have started hiring people who would evict them forcefully, because obviously if you're a pensioner, you're one person, and these squatters come in and they take over your house, they start squatting there. What do? So you bring in people and they kick them out forcefully. They evict them because eviction laws are obviously very soft, which were designed for native Spaniards, but obviously not for these people. So last week or the week before, one of those men, one of those people who evict these guys, was brutally stabbed and murdered in Spain, in Barcelona, I think. It was even there's even a film for it. It was captured on camera. Even if I found it, I don't think I could play it. That's what's happening.
que no podéis estar, que no puedes estar, para nada, no puedes estar.
No shame. They have no shame. Look at this. They're breaking in.
Oye, que no.
This Spanish woman is obviously telling them, hey, stop. Don't do this.
No, que no.
It's not going to work. Look at this Spanish man. He's going to try to stop them. Let's see what happened here.
Iros, vayas. Iros, fuera. Fuera.
Oh, they finally
Los
gave
dos.
up.
Fuera.
They finally gave up.
Tú.
Oh, how nice of him. He's actually closing the door too. He closed the gate.
Este es el otro. Este es el otro. Este es el otro personaje. Este es el otro personaje. Aquí no vais a entrar. No vais a entrar para nada. No vas a entrar. No vas a entrar. ¿Me entiendes? No vas a entrar para nada. Para nada vas a entrar. Eso, a mí no me toques. No
As
me
if that's going to work, even if you identified him. As if that's going to work.
toques. Que te largues. No vas a entrar. No, sí, cara tenéis mucha. Muchísima cara. Me da igual, tú no puedes entrar. Pero lo siento mucho y lo siento mucho, pero no puedes entrar. Que yo te entiendo, pero es que no puedes entrar a la fuerza. Que yo te entiendo, de verdad, pero no puedes. No puedes. Sí, yo ya sé que lo vas a intentar. Lo vas a intentar, sí. Ya, pero no se puede. Ahora, venga. Lo sentimos.
Where's Pedro Sanchez? He did this to his country. You know what they do? Look at this. This is Justin Trudeau, who also flooded Canada with third world migrants. And look at him. Living his life, enjoying his life with Katy Perry. They flood the neighborhoods of ordinary people with the scum of the world, and then they go on and live their lives in ultimate luxury. Look at this. These third world migrant men are walking around with machetes and knives. Look at them. That's it. They're just walking around. And then they are fighting with each other, stabbing each other. And when they're not fighting with each other, they'll be stabbing an innocent bystander, an innocent Spaniard. But I have some happy videos too. Look at this aggressive migrant. Look how aggressive. How aggressive. Happy end. Wait till the end. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! They were waiting for that opportunity. Get him! Get him! Put a knee there. Told ya. Told you there's a happy ending to this. Where's that officer who arrested George Floyd? Where is he? Got another one, another happy ending, another feel-good video. Look at these two aggressive third world migrants. They tried to rob a metrosexual Spanish man, young man. This guy, yeah, look at him, soft. He's probably a wokey. He's probably a refugee, a welcome guy. Look at him. This thug. Kick him. This is so stupid. Just kick him right there. Like, this is, he's in the worst possible place to be doing this. Good. Come on, get him. Get him. The moment they realize, they're outnumbered, they don't do anything.
What language do you speak? Why are you stealing though? You're young. You're young, you're smart. Why are you
He's not smart. Who told you he's smart? He's an idiot.
stealing? Why can't you just get a job? I don't
He's got an IQ of a banana.
care about the police. I want you to stop stealing. I don't care about the police. No quiero golpearte. No quiero golpearte.
Get him!
No quiero golpearte solo porque estás robando.
See, now he's got his friends. He's like, ooh, now I can act tough. Pedro Sanchez did this to Spain just so he can get some votes. Let me end this video with this classic video from this loser, lunatic, woke woman who said that, yes, this great replacement theory is good. We want them. Happy to be replaced. Listen to this woman.
Migrants who have been socially indoctrinated to please not leave us alone with so much fascism. And of course, yes, we want them to vote. Of course,
I want her to run into one of those migrants that I just showed you on a dark night. Just wanted to run into. And you know, these guys are so stupid. She would actually walk up to them. Hey, are you guys okay? Do you want food? They'd be like, yeah. I'm not wishing that upon anyone, but wouldn't it be ironic if that happened to her?
yes, we have obtained papers, regularization now, and now we are going for national.
Actually, I don't care. Wishing, not wishing, it doesn't mean anything. If I wish something, it's not gonna, doesn't mean it's going to happen. So you know what? No, it'd be ironic. It would be educational for her if she runs into one of those aggressive migrants who are raping Spanish women left, right, and center. For her to run into them, maybe she might change her viewpoint then.
Nationality. I want to ask the migrants who have been socially indoctrinated to please not leave us alone with so much fascism. And of course, yes, we want them to vote. Of course, yes, we have obtained papers, regularization now, and now we are going for nationality, or to change the law so that they can vote. Of course, hopefully the replacement theory. I truly hope we can sweep away fascists and racists altogether. This country with migrant people and with working people.
Look at these idiots. Look at these idiots. They'll clap it. They're like, yes. She is saying that the people that I just showed you, it's great. And she's begging them, please don't go, because if you go, we'll be left with these fascists. I want them to run into those migrants.
Of course, I very much want there to be replacement of fascists, replacement of racists, replacement of freeloaders, and that we can do it with the working people of this country, no matter what color your skin is, whether you are Chinese or black. Morona with all her fellow female workers across this country.
All of them. She wants Spanish people to be replaced by these doctors and engineers. There is some sort of a mental disorder. Let me show you this. These woke women, they have some sort of a weird sexual fetish. Look at this. They're dancing with them. This ain't gonna end well.
Inventado yo, como esa casa no tiene cimiento, en el sistema que inventado yo, ahí me.
No, I can't watch this anymore. Unless we find a political solution soon enough, it's not gonna end well for anyone.